Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We are taking our first road trip into the van, and I have so much to do before we actually get on the road. Look at this. I have a whole to-do list, and that includes packing all of the food for our trip, all of the kitchen tools for our trip, along with miscellaneous things. I've got a lot to do. I'm gonna take you along with me. So let's get started. All right, so we are in the van getting ready to take Ladybug to go see Grandma. My mom actually has to work Thanksgiving Day. She works for a Giant Red Bullseye, and so they are open Thanksgiving Day. So she doesn't really get to do anything on Thursday. So we are dropping Ladybug off with her so that she gets a little bit of quality time with her favorite grand dog. Alright, bye Ladybug. Have fun at Grandma's. Okay, I think I've got almost everything. I packed up all of the clothes, all the miscellaneous things, put that in the van first. Then I came back, I had to clean a few dishes before I could pack them, packed all the pots and pans. I think I've got everything ready. Now I've just got to put it all in the van, pick up Jeremy, and then we should be hitting the road pretty soon. What's up, guys? So grab Jeremy, we hit the road, and we are now right next to 85. We are going to stop here for the night at a truck stop. That way I can go ahead and start cooking dinner, then we can just hop on the road and keep going. Which I realized you've been following me all day, and I haven't even told you where we're going. We're gonna go to Asheville for Thanksgiving, so it should be fun. Good morning, everyone. So Jeremy and I slept pretty good despite the fact that it got down into the low 30s last night. We drove just a little bit, and now we are cooking some breakfast, getting something warm in our stomachs, and we're gonna head over to Asheville. Breakfast was good, and now we are headed back onto the road, headed towards Asheville. For those of you that may be asking why we're spending Thanksgiving just me and him, this isn't our first time doing it. We actually spent last Thanksgiving on a cruise with my mom and her best friend. We've also spent previous Thanksgivings, just the two of us, usually due to work. I've worked in retail a lot, and so I typically have to be up really early for Black Friday. This year we luckily were both off for Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So we're spending some time together, getting away and testing out some stuff in the van, making sure the layout's working for us, making sure the appliances are working for us, and different things like that. So don't be concerned about that. We're having fun. It's all good. We're at Bent Creek trying to find a parking spot, and who knew Thanksgiving was such a popular day to go cycling? Okay, so Bent Creek was just way too packed. We tried like 5 different parking lots, and all of them were full. There was nowhere for our van to go and for us to safely get in and out of the van. So we started driving around Asheville, and now we are at the French Broad River Greenway. So it's really pretty, beautiful day. It's actually pretty packed considering it's Thanksgiving Day, and people are being really active, biking and walking around with their family. So it's pretty cool to see, and it's gorgeous right here on the river. So along the Greenway, we passed the old Asheville Speedway, and they've converted this. They sold it to the city of Asheville back in '99, and they've incorporated the old speed track into a little biking velodrome. There's people cycling, skateboarding, and then in the middle there's like a basketball court, there's beach volleyball, just basically a public park for the city out of the remains of an old racetrack. That was very cool. Alright, so Thanksgiving dinner was a success. I made the turkey in the oven here in the van, and it worked out really well. Take their all the fixings and sides were excellent. Good morning, everyone. We are driving right now. We just got some breakfast and we're having a kind of slow start to the morning. It's very cold, and so any activities that we're trying to do, it's just chilly right now. And I don't have a winter coat, so we're trying to figure something out.
Bird smiles.
We've been trying a couple of different ideas on what to do today. It's just so cold, we don't actually feel like going anywhere. So we're gonna do something a little different, something we've never done before. We're going to a brewery.
Beer.
Okay, so truth be told, I don't drink beer. I could care less about beer. It's more for him to have the beer. But I do love architecture. I studied it in college. This build is LEED Platinum, which is amazing. And check this out. They have bike racks made out of the kegs, and they even have a bike repair stand in the parking lot. I love it. I love it. This place looks like an adult Willy Wonka factory. Check it out. Sure, the production is cool and everything. But can we talk about this hallway and the cork floors and the honeycomb ceiling? Just finished the tour, and even though I am not a beer drinker, I thought it was very cool, very interesting how they do everything. And Sierra Nevada is a very sustainable company, which I didn't realize beforehand. To clear off the land to build the brewery, they reused that wood into the building of it, but also just in their production, they reuse the barley and give that to local farmers to feed the cows. They also purchase those cows to serve in their restaurants. And just as a cool side note, they have 5 miles of mountain biking trails. Now it is only for employees, simply because of trying to mix beer and biking can get kind of dangerous, but it's still a cool thing to hear. Okay guys, so we are back home. We picked Ladybug up from Grandma's house. I just want to say thank you so much for joining us on our trip. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And as always, enjoy, encourage, and explore.